Are you looking to buy a home or a piece of property in the near future and you don't really know what to do? Maybe you're doing some research and trying to figure out what the process is going to be like, doing some preliminary probing and research to prepare yourself to buy? Well, then this video is for you. I'm going to go over the most important steps and things to know in your home ownership journey. If you're looking for all things Western Nevada County, you have come to the right channel. Go ahead and like and subscribe to stay updated on all my upcoming videos. I help people buy and sell real estate in Nevada County. If that's you, check out my contact info below and feel free to reach out to me no matter how far in the future you plan to move. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing is mindset. And if you're already at the place where you're researching home ownership and you're about ready, you're already in a fantastic place. It takes a while for some people to get there and to believe that they can. So if you're there, good for you. Keep up the good work. You can do it. So going through the process of buying a home can be tumultuous. Like, it can be stressful. There's a lot of money on the line. It's a big commitment. You can have a lot of stress with your partner or whoever. It can bring up a lot of stress because it's a big deal. Let's be real, it's a big deal. But just try to have a sense of faith that it's gonna work out, because it is. You just have to believe that and try to ride the waves and anything that comes up to get through it, and know that you will find the perfect property and it's going to work out. All right, so the first actionable step that you want to take is getting pre-approved. It's super important to get pre-approved. I have lenders I can recommend, or if you know of someone you want to work with, that's great. But getting pre-approved is the most important step, so we know how much you're qualified for, and you kind of decide how much you can afford per month. That way, when we're looking at homes, we know what to look for in what price range, and then when we submit the offer, it's a strong offer because you're pre-approved. If we submit an offer without a pre-approval, you know, it's just not really strong, because if it's not cash, they're gonna say, okay, well, how are you gonna fund this? Like, we need to know that this person is actually pre-approved for a loan, because we're not gonna go into contract and waste our time with somebody who's not actually ready to buy. Once you're pre-approved, we can start looking at properties. We'll take your price, like how much you can afford, and then like, what are you looking for? What's your dream? What's your vision? What's your vibe? Like, what are the most important things to you? And we're gonna see what's on the market. I look at new properties hitting the market every single day. So we're gonna keep an eye on it and see if there's any matches to what you're looking for. And we're gonna go and check them out. We can spend some time there and see how you feel about it. And then once you've decided that you like a property and you want to move forward and make an offer on the property, I'm going to help you with all that paperwork. I will go over everything. It's a lot. Just the residential purchase agreement, the RPA alone, is 16 pages. Most of it's information, but some of it we fill out, and like, that's not the only thing we have to submit. But don't stress, because I will go through every single piece of paperwork with you and it'll be great. So we're gonna make the offer. There might be some negotiations. They might come back and counter our offer, and we could counter their counter. But at some point, if we can come to an agreement, that means we're in contract. So once we're in contract, the clock starts ticking, and we have a certain amount of time to do our inspections and any investigations you want to do on the property. You can get a home inspection, pest inspection, roof, septic, well, anything you could really think that you wanted to check out about this property. That would be the time to do it. You do pay out of pocket for that. It's also the time to go to the county if you want to. Make sure it's the correct zoning that you want. Make sure you can do anything you want to do on the property, like build an ADU or, you know, do a logging project or whatever it is on the property. This is your time to double check that this property is really what you're looking for here. So once this period is coming to a close, that contingency period where you're doing all the inspections and the appraisers going out and things like that, at the end of that, we're signing off on our contingencies. And that's basically like the go ahead saying, we are gonna buy this, like we're comfortable with everything. And after this period, once you've signed off on those contingencies, that's when like you could be at risk at losing your deposit, because during the first period, that contingency period, you can basically walk away for any reason. You could say, no, I don't like the oak trees here, and pull out of the deal basically with no consequences. So the buyer does have a little bit more leverage in that period because you can just walk away without consequences. But after you sign off on your contingencies, then you are, you know, bound to go through with the deal. So after your contingencies are released, we'll do a final walkthrough, and the title company and the lender and myself and my team, everyone's gonna be working in the background, doing the paperwork, doing all the last minute steps to close. And then on closing day, we'll go sign a bunch of paperwork. They'll go over everything with you and close on your new property. Buying a home or property is fairly simple, and I'd be honored to have the opportunity to earn your business and be able to work for you. I'm very passionate about helping people get into their first home and buying homes in general. I'm a big believer in real estate. My family has been in real estate. I'm super passionate about it. It does not need to be complicated or hard. We got this. I get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to move to Nevada County or buy their first property in Nevada County. If that's you, make sure to subscribe to this channel and reach out to me so we can set up a time to connect one-on-one. If this video has helped you in any way, be sure to give it the big thumbs up and like and subscribe. Whether it's 9 days or 90 days across the country or just across town, I look forward to making your move everything you want it to be. In the meantime, I look forward to showing you around town.